where is it? Okay, here. So, let's do easy stuff. First of all, a Black Cat Raiment, simple SSS. Like, honestly, actually SSS. I think, compared to the other things, this would, like, skip SS and just go straight into SSS. Black Cat Cow goes above Raiment. I think this is purely just armor, which is a little bit weird to just do just armor. Oh, the more boxes opening. Wait, but these are dangerous ones. Anyway. The only other thing is maybe Chaos would go into SS. In which case, maybe Chaos is just S. Chaos is really good. Like, really, really good. It just doesn't have the movement speed and damage max. But like, would I put anything else on the S rank? I don't think so. I think I'd just go Black Cat and then S. And then I think everything else is literally below that. Honestly, I'm gonna have to look at these Almerian Crusader Helm Spiral Knights. Let's just take a look. I need to look at the armor sets. Because it's gonna be hard to tell what is what. In terms of what's good. The rest of the armors are pretty much an afterthought. I don't know about that. They're pretty decent. I got a replying game. Well, you can help me now. Yes. I think. Was it just one piece of the set you needed? Thank you, Spiral Market. Was the set? Puffer set. Oh, I don't have enough of that, I think. I think I'd be just short. I still have 16k to give away. So that leaves me with about 15k. 15k does not cover another 17k. Alright, let's go back to this. Almerian Crusader armor, normal shadow, negative fire, plus against curse. It's a cool looking set. Aesthetics wise, it's really cool, but like utility, I don't think it's very good. I reckon like B. Like when would you use this? Black Cat hunting is like the only thing I could think of, but even then, like would you? I don't know. I don't think so. I feel like you wouldn't. Ancient Plate Mail. Loki, Ancient Plate Mail is a little bit more useful. Running every single gunner armor goes crazy. I think we will skip through some of those. I don't know if we're gonna do all of them. I think that's a bit psychotic. Ancient Plate is good. Well, for one, you can get it with 30 Almerian Seals, which is like super nice. Low key, it's like a shortcut. If you have a new account, if you want an alt account, and you want to skip the grind to 5-star, just farm Vanadru, because you're going to need to farm Vanna anyway. At like 4-star gear, you just need Commander and Blitz 4-star, and then you can just craft the 5-star stuff from Vanna. You just need someone to like drop you off into parties. And that's pretty much it, and then you're good to go. So you can buy it with Almerian Seals and vendor it. It does let you do the max health, which is nice. Plus 8 is crazy. Speed decrease goes straight to F in my book. It does hurt the speed decrease for sure. ASI low is also kind of bad. It's okay for bombers because ASI doesn't really matter for that. But I mean, it's very good for like making money. But am I rating these on like resellability? Like, I don't know. MSI is overrated, you're overrated. MSI is the GOAT. I'm sorry, MSI is incredible. If you press the W key harder, you move faster. I've heard that. That's true. That's true. It works for me. I still think it's better than Almerian Crusader though. I'd say C, B tier. I feel like it's better than Almerian Crusader. I can't think of where you would use Almerian Crusader. At least Ancient Plate Mail has like... Ancient Plate Mail is the thing where it's so ridiculously overstated into like one thing where that becomes useful because it's so overstated into one thing, it fills a niche. And that niche is being super tanky against, I think, normal damage and like stun. And like, that's pretty much it. For the free money, A is fine. It just feels weird to be like, it's an A tier set because you can sell it. But maybe that's fair. Maybe that's right. I think that is right. I think it is an A tier set because you can sell it. It feels a bit janky to do that, but yeah. The Salamander armor is gangster as fuck, man. This is a cool as fuck set, I gotta say. All of these are epic looking. Incredible set in terms of aesthetics. I will say though, is it volcanic that has poison fire, or is that... No, that's Drake Warden. Outside of aesthetics, what does it really provide? Not much. I'm pretty sure there's better things. Where's the yeah, like Dragon Scale. This is just better. It just defends against 2 status instances. Well, it doesn't have normal defense, which is interesting. But this has like actual use, whereas I feel like Salamander Suit, outside of costuming, doesn't really have a use. I'll still probably put it above this. I'll probably go... Resist against fire is good for Vanajuk, which is nice. It's kind of hard to say. Resist against fire, resist against fire. What? Why do they all resist against fire? So Arcane resists against fire and then this one against fire as well? What's the point of that? Okay. This one's gonna poison. Weird. That seems questionable. Arcane has more elemental defense, it looks like. Yeah, but I don't know. I don't know about that. I do think poison is probably less of an issue than fire. So I'll put that there. Heavenly Iron, Armor of the Fallen. I was wrong. Very wrong. This one's decent. See, this is like... This is what I would expect Almerian Crusader to be. Normal, Shadow, Poison, and Fire. But then you like lose against Curse. And then damage penalty versus Find is like... it's kind of fine. I think. Actually, is it? Wouldn't you bring this against Finds because it's Shadow defense? Or is Finds deal piercing? No, Finds are weak to piercing. I don't know. This is hard. Looks cooler, S. Gives ASI low, that's pretty solid. That is pretty solid, actually. Good point. Global ASI. Global ASI. Huh. That's not too bad. I think it probably goes top of A for now. Normal armor set. Normal armor is interesting. I feel like the weapons for normal stuff is like pretty dog tier. I don't know about the armor though. Looking at it, it looks pretty dog tier actually. Normal piercing, no special abilities, doesn't do anything for you. I think that goes like C or D. What would be worse? Is there anything worse than this? In terms of like effectiveness? I don't think so. I think this has to be D. Probably better than ancient, yeah. Okay. Demo. Bombastic demo suit. Props D. Freeze resist, damage bonus medium for bombs. That's always nice. The problem with, like, whenever you look at the bombastic, like any of these, you're just like, well, I could just get CTR and damage bonus. And like, call it a day. Why am I struggling with random other shit? Let's take a look. Oh, yeah, Mercurial does give MSI. It's kind of funky, but the damage bonus is only low. CTR medium, damage bonus for slime medium. I mean, damage bonus for slime low. This is weird. This is the only one that has a negative status resistance. Right? Out of all of them? It's, I mean, obviously not Mad Bomber Suit, but... I think in this tier list, we go Mad Bomber Suit, which I think is this one. Oh no, it's this darker red, okay. Where's Mad Bomber Suit? Dude, all the armors look the same. How do you tell? I think this is Mad Bomber Suit. Am I wrong? Is this not it? This one in the corner? I don't see another one. Unless it's this. But that's volcanic, that'd be volcanic. The one with 2 lines is STR. What 2 lines? I think this is it. I don't... Why is it not clear? It is, it is. Oh wow, that icon is so different. Look at the color difference. Look at this, and then compare it to down here. This might be very small on your screens, but like that color is so different. Wow, that's weird. I think this is S. Like if you're a bomber, I think you just go this. It's probably the best. 2 lines in the middle of the chest plate. These ones, like the gunner ones? I'm talking about the bomber stuff, man. Essentially, what I'm trying to say is if that goes S, Mercurial, I don't think the MSI bonus is really worth the cost for it. But Starlit is probably the worst out of these. Because it has a native resistance. But it does give CTR medium. Would you prefer CTR medium or damage bonus medium? In my head, I feel like you want damage bonus. Because you roll UVs for CTR on your bombs, right? You don't want ASI on your bombs. Real. Real and true and factual. I think damage bonus is better. So bombastic would be up. I think this would be lower. Yeah, I think Starlit Bomber Set is kind of like D tier. Probably CDR first because it takes time to roll. I mean, yeah, but nah, you're right. Maybe it's so hard to say. Let's just imagine where we don't have UVs, and I think yeah, you definitely want CTR above it. In which case, it's not as bad. And the bombastic demo suit and the I think it's just bombastic. Bombastic and Mercurial have to go a bit lower. Like this might be worse than that. And then Mercurial, while it is interesting, doesn't give, it just gives damage bonus low as a trader for the MSI. Which I don't know if that's worth it. I can't even see it in this list. It's so hard to find these. Mercurial demo set. Does it even exist here? I don't think it does. We'll come back to it if we find it, but I don't think it exists in this. In which case, volcanic, which is CTR medium, fire resistance, I would always put higher than anything else. Because you're gonna do Vanna the most in the game. And then Starlit demo is what we rated already. I think that's it for the bomber ones. The ponchos are great. These are all like super, I like all of these. You know what's really interesting about these ones is they're named after movies. The description references the Clint Eastwood films, Pale Rider, and The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. And it's like for all of them. There's The Dead Shot, Justifier, Nameless, and Shadow Sun. And it's all references to movies, which I had no idea about. So I randomly stumbled across it at one time. And I was like, oh, interesting. Deadshot seems worse. Damage bonus is unmedium. I mean, I don't know. ASI low compared to ASI medium. I think ASI medium's better. Stun. What? Justify jacket. Okay, weird. Damage bonus medium. Damage bonus medium. Shadow Sun Slicker has to be the top. Just for damage bonus. This one. Damage bonus medium is probably above all of these, probably above this, probably above this. I wouldn't quite put it on an S. Because this is giving like damage bonus and CTR. This does not do that. It just gives damage bonus. That's it. Which I think is good enough for A tier, but I don't think it's like top of A tier, but I don't think it's better than the rest. Whereas these ones, ASI medium is strong. I'd probably put it above Deadshot Mantle. I'd probably go like this. Freeze was this more important than Justify Jacket. So this would be the worst. This would be second worst. This one better than those. Nameless Poncho should be easy to find. This one here. What does it give us again? It gives us ASI medium. That's solid. This one was ASI low across, like ASI low universal. This is just guns. This has more negative statuses. Would you do more DPS with more damage or more attack speed? I think with guns, the funny thing is with guns, it's like more attack speed helps a lot with consistency of like single switches and double switches. Like ASI is actually really important with guns, I would argue. But damage bonus universal is just a better UV than ASI because you can roll for ASI, you can't roll for damage bonus universal. Deeply excited to compare each and every gunner armor against each other. This is gonna be great. I don't know why they made the gunner armors in the first place. Not gonna lie, like these are pretty good as they are. They could have added a couple, but I don't feel like they needed this. Like this is ridiculous. This is like aesthetics only as to why it's in the game, but I don't know. You should craft every single gunner armor someday. I don't know about that. You know what the problem with the gunner armors is? Getting the fucking recipes. You can only get it in Basil, and like, man, trying to find the exact one that you want is insane. It probably would be easier to just pick up every single one, and eventually I'd fit out the roster of recipes. But it's rough. I want to finish with the ponchos. Justifier, I said, would be second, and that was because it's ASI medium, but with stun, so it's slightly worse than this. And I think I'm happy with that. And then detrimental would be lower. I think detrimental goes into B tier, honestly. Is that detrimental? This one's detrimental. Is it worse than... Yeah, it is probably worse than Ancient Plate Mail. Hard to say. Can't you get some at Hero Hall though? No, you can't. Not the new ones. It's like actually fucked up. Nope. Johnson Guy doesn't sell it. I feel like they low-key created like another noob trap in the game. Where new players will be like, oh, I want to make this armor. And they try to make it, and then they're hunting in the arcade for the recipe for the next 10 years of their life. And they're like, why can't I progress at this game? I'm just getting nowhere. Okay. What is this? Divine Mantle. Is this gun as well? No. Oh. Part of the Chaos line. Just good statuses, resistances against everything. Compared to this, which is normal. Elemental Shadow. What is Elemental Shadow? Like, not that much. You would want some normal damage because everything does like a flatline amount of normal damage. So just having normal resistance is actually good. I'm not really seeing a use case for this outside of I don't like statuses. But Curse is kind of like a fake status in my opinion. You don't get cursed that often playing the game. To me, you're kind of getting the same amount of statuses for worse defense. I guess it's like more mixed defense, but I think it's pretty bad. I think it's like C tier. And the other one is like slightly better, but also not that great. Maybe like bottom of B. And some parts you can get water to remove curse. Can you actually? I didn't know that. You can water curse? It's like fire? It's like holy water. Yeah, I did not know. Okay. Saw it from one of Spark's vids. Hey, shout out Spark. Dragon Scale Mail. This one is good just for C42, and like because of that, it kind of deserves a spot. Like really high up. Low-key in like A tier almost. In my head, like to me, if there's armor that can fulfill a niche, that's going to be better than any other armor that can't fulfill a niche. Which you could then say about Ancient Plate Mail as well, but I don't know. The niche that this fills is like weirder. I think being able to deny poison and fire is pretty nice against the Oilers and the Boilers. Maybe it doesn't quite deserve all the way up there. Because it's really only used for the one prestige mission. It's like, does it really deserve to be that high? Probably not. Probably better than Ancient Plate Mail. Ancient Plate Mail has some use in Lockdown too. Does it? Even with a movement speed decrease, I feel like it'd be so hard to play with movement speed decrease in Lockdown. Like, I'd just call it quits. Be like, nah. Oh, I should go to presentation mode. Why am I not on that? I forgot about this. Whoa. Also, let's move chat again. Go to this side chat. Hello. Hey, welcome back, Kozek. We are rating armors. You might be able to help us. Black cat plus plate, you can take an extra flourish hit. Ooh, that's nice. How many hours into the stream? Too many to count. We're close to... I think we're 21 hours in. We're close to 21 hours in. We're 20 hours and 50 minutes. I think, roughly. We've got 3 hours and 10 minutes left. Okay. Maybe it's worse than that, then. Because this you can sell, it fills a niche. But then I would argue this is worse. Like, still up there for ASI Universal, but... Dude, this is so hard. I think that's bottom of A. Honestly, could probably go lower, but... actually, yeah. I'm gonna go lower. Bought a single danger box on a whim and opened bid at end. Seems like a wild odds. Ooh, congratulations. That's pretty good. That's good odds. Very nice. That's a shield that I have. That's part of my my main costume set. It was very rare because people didn't buy it last year, but now with the danger boxes, everybody is getting them. And now I'm sad because everyone's gonna wear them and I'm gonna not be as cool. And people can look at me and they're gonna be like, wow, you got it from the danger prize boxes that got re-released. You're just like all the others. And I'm gonna be like, I am just like all the other girls. And then I'm gonna cry. Enough of my internal monologue. Dread Skelly Suit. Very cool aesthetically. Is it useful though? Poison Freeze. I've heard of some use cases for this, but I don't remember where. There are some levels that do Poison Freeze and this is like a good set for it. I swear. Like maybe Devilite levels? It does have normal shadow, but it doesn't have any like bonuses. I don't think it's like A tier. Probably worse than this. Probably about as bad as these, to be honest. Maybe like here. About there seems okay. Heavenly Iron Armor. I love the name of this and the aesthetics of it. I feel like the name and the way that it looks really matches and makes sense. Well, my hard drive wants to do things. Okay, we get it, man. We get it, bro. I'm getting forced updates. Damage bonus was fine. Damage bonus low. Ooh, universal damage bonus. That's pretty rare. Very rare, actually. Oh, it's just so, I'm so stupid. I did not read that correctly. Whoops. Not that good then, to be honest. Probably better than these, because at least it has a special effect. Maybe even more than these, because these don't either, right? Be better than ASI low. But that's ASI universal. It's the worst Navi set. The negative shock hurts it. Oh, negative shock would suck. Yeah. I don't know. Armors are so hard to rate. Okay. Ice Queen Mail. All armors are so bad other than the 2 meta ones, Sag. Yeah, like when you just look at it, it's like, what are we doing? I don't know. Like, cool. Normal, piercing, stun, freeze. Great. You don't do anything special. You look good. That's about it. Iron Might Plate. ASI decrease? Massive normal defense though. How does this compare to Ancient Plate Mail? Has anyone ever looked into this? Is the normal defense the same? Because this also gives piercing defense, which is kind of nice. Oh, but the health bonus here is crazy, man. +7, +8 compared to +4, +5 is... That's a lot of HP you're losing out for potentially a little bit more in defense. And losing ASI. Ancient Plate, you lose ASI as well, never mind. Huh. Is this not just better Ancient Plate Mail then? No, because of the health bonus? The health is so important, at least a lockdown. Okay. This one... Stun, Fire, Sleep, Normal Elemental. It's interesting, but just ASI low is just so weird. What a way to ruin a set. Like, why do they do that? Honestly, it might be worse than D. Sorry, it was tabbed out. Welcome back, Spark. Like, ASI low, I think like its effective cases is just not that high. Ancient Plate is like 100 more normal defense than the other plate sets. Dude, that's so weird. I hate how they don't show it in any way or form. I feel like it's this. Probably, because these are, yeah, ASI low is just... If there's nothing to counteract the ASI low, then what's the point? I think I'm okay with doing that. These are interesting, the Cat Claw Raymonds. Super weird. So Cat Claw, Cat Eye, Cat Hiss, they're all the same, it looks like. Just provide different bonuses. With the white background and the sunlight, it kind of looks like Ariave streaming from heaven. That's what people said before. It's crazy. We'll get into the other cat sets. I really like these. I don't like them in the terms of like effective use, but they're kind of cool. I feel like people are sleeping on them as potential outfit choices. The thing that makes it hard is that they have a glossy texture, which kind of does not mesh well with everything else in the game. And that kind of ruins things a lot. Okay, so same defenses, same resistances. The line picture kind of furthers that. It's just me going heaven to lines. Just waste whiskers on them instead of a black cat raiment. Yeah. True, you would just make a black cat raiment. ASI, I mean, damage. I mean, these are kind of the same, just for the different weapon types, right? But that's like very specific to like what type of weapon you want to use. I would generally say swords, guns, bombs in that order of like what's the most effective thing to use, but at that rate that feels a bit picky. What? Sword ASI low, sword damage bonus low. I'm kind of honestly feeling like it goes here. In no particular order. Bomber's the worst for sure because there's better bomber sets. True. But then likewise there's better... I mean, I guess not. There's nothing that gives ASI and damage bonus to swords. So... who knows? I think I'm okay with that. What do you guys think? Does that make sense? I feel like it makes some sense. Some interesting cases with Blackout armor in lockdown because of the extra shadow defense, but all pointless if you have defense UPs. Okay, well, let's move on. Quicksilver. Mercurial Mail. It's just MSI. Which is kind of fun. Global MSI is fun, but when it's just low, is that more valuable than ASI? Like, I don't think so. Honestly, I'd put it like here. Somewhere here. For the buffs that it provides. Radiant Silvermail. Damage bonus versus Undead Medium. Poison Curse. You'd say no because you still need the damage. I mean, you do. Piercing Shadow. This isn't in a set? What? There's no helmet for this? That's kind of funny. Why do they do that? Really? How weird. I've never noticed that before. This just is on its own. What the fuck? Is there some lore behind this? I don't know, it doesn't really say much. The fact that it's in a set makes it even worse, but it already doesn't do anything. Like, damage bonus was undead, I guess. Slightly better than Cobalt, but... Does anyone know someone named Santa Claus? I do not know them. No. It's a funky name. You just keep me from Vanna Party for macroing. Perfect Arcana aim. Bro, he's mad. Does he know that, like, auto-target exists as well anyway? Like, that's a thing in the game that you can just turn on. Bro, they call me. Royal Jelly Mail. Oh, man. This is disappointing. Why do these sets exist and have nothing for them? Like, they don't do anything. What's the point? What's the fucking point? Oh, I don't want to look at these. Okay, let's... Fuck. Like, how do you know what's what anyway? How about... Sacred Falcon. Bro, there's too many. Hang on, CDL low, hang on, ASI low, hang on, damage bonus gremlin medium. Exclamation mark skip. I think we just do this. Like, yeah, fuck this. Holy shit, there's so many. Man. I don't know any of them, but I also know the Shade armor looks peak. There's some really cool armors. I love the one that has the, it's got like an inbuilt scarf at the back. It's like a ninja set almost. It's so cool. Okay. Damage vest find. Yeah, it's weird to get kicked from a Vanna party for being too good at Vanna. Like, that's... Why would you be mad about that? Man, armor is so underwhelming when you rate it. It's just not even interesting to compare. It's like, what are we even here for? ASI medium, this gives damage medium, right? Damage medium. What, do people think Snarvax coat is better because it does double resistances? It was kind of seeing the same. Damage medium, interesting. I would have thought they might go ASI for this. Volcon's pretty cool in terms of the Cub Coat sets because it's the only one that does ASI. I just realized that. That's interesting. Skull is the best. It actually has a use in my opinion. Or Volk, very good for new players. Volk is good for new players. But I'd still get them to make Chaos. They're all decent. Like, very decent. Like, good. Not even decent. They're like... Yeah, low-key. It might be something like this. You could probably swap these two around at any point. I don't know. I think that's it. I don't know. I was like, armors are going to be interesting to rate. And then I looked at this now and I'm like, this is just, it's not interesting. I'm not even interested in this. All the armor types generally rank next to each other. I'd love to see it. The difference between the two is what they defend against. It's like piercing versus shadow. But also poison and freeze versus just pure freeze. But it's higher freeze resist apparently. I don't know. This is such a meh thing to rate. Loki should have rated based on drip. True, actually, Smurf. I think that would be way more interesting. Rating based on drip would be much better. I don't know what I was doing. I missed out on an opportunity. Armor tier list. Ariave. I don't know, it's kind of obvious.